Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Raider franchise here on Madden 25. It is a Super Bowl rematch, kinda. It's not really a Super Bowl rematch, but these are the two teams that face each other in the last Super Bowl, and the New Orleans Saints were the winners. They're coming into this game with a 5-2 record. Raiders coming in with a 4-2 record, and let's take a look real quick at what the journey has been like for the New Orleans Saints this season so far. If we go to the Saints here, you see they lost the first game against the Baltimore Ravens, 17-point differential there. And not sure what happened here, but Sandridge, Lamar Jackson didn't play extremely well. Maybe it's just Baltimore played some pretty good defense. But they come out and they beat a powerhouse in the Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals are nothing to sniff at. They give up, man, it's a close game, 32-31. And the two teams rather, go off together. Sandridge with 3 touchdowns in that game, Burrow with 2. And Joe Burrow currently is actively leading the league in touchdowns. There's the win over the Browns, the Bucks. This is a big one, the Cowboys, and it's 24-10. Cowboys was one of the teams they had to go through to get to the Super Bowl last year. Don Lavelle playing well so far. I think he is also one of the top quarterbacks in the league for this year. And man, these statistics are pretty low. I wonder, I forgot how to get these statistics up a little bit. Because I'm looking at the running, 51 yards. Man, these are pretty low. Pretty low. I guess there's 2 runners. That's the quarterback. There's 2 runners here. They ran 20 times and got 70 yards. Anyway, so that's the journey for the Saints. And then now they lose last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, and now they're going to face the Raiders in the week number 8. I've kind of buried the headline here, but we did make a trade. We made a trade, and ladies and gentlemen, Dom Clark is no longer a Las Vegas Raider. Looking at the move here, the Raiders entered negotiations with the Cincinnati Bengals. They were targeting the defensive tackle Chris Jenkins. Chris Jenkins is a 29-year-old player. They're going to get an older player. Dom Clark, we just couldn't find a way to pay him, and we didn't want to leave that gap, that hole in our defense, especially with us trying to put this defense all together. So we decided to trade 2 comparable players. They're actually pretty similar. What Cincinnati gets out of the deal is they get a 3rd round pick in next year's draft, and 5th round and a 6th round, along with Dom Clark. So it gets them, it really is this 3rd round pick that's going to make it a little bit better for them. 3rd round is a good player for Cincinnati. They really don't lose a whole lot on their defensive line there. And that's just going to be, that's the move that we made. And so that actually put us in deficit. Actually created a deficit for us. Let me look at something real quick, because I thought I was going to need to sign the defensive tackle. Let me look. Okay, no, we got 3 defensive tackles. What are we missing? What don't we have? Okay, we don't have a right outside linebacker and a cornerback and a free safety. So we may have to sign. I think we might go ahead in a free agency real quick, sign the free safety, and see if we can just get. We need some. We need some backup there. Should have went the other way, but free safety, and let's see what we want to get here. I like, you know what? Let's see what we got with man coverage. The best man coverage is Marcus Williams, and then it's 74. Man, this is not great. 66 overall. Let's look at zone coverage. Quincy Henson Might be Ronnie Hickman. Ronnie Hickman may be the guy that we need to go with. So we're gonna try Ronnie Hickman, sign him for 1 year, just to get him, just to fill out that part of the roster. And let's look one more. Let's see if we can get linebacker out of the situation. Right outside linebacker is what we're looking for. Let's see. Is there something interesting here? Let's see if we can get a speedster. Who's the fastest guy? Okay, Jamel Hill. He's 69 overall. Jamal Hill. You know what? What can he do? Okay, he's a pass guy. You know what? Why not, man? Let's take a project. We'll take a project with Jamal Hill. Signed for a very small contract. And that is going to put us over a little bit, I believe. If we take a look at players to negotiate, yeah, we're down 5 million. Down 5 million. We're down 5 million that way, but if we look at our team salary, I think we're still in the black here. So let's take a look here and see what the salary is here. Oh yeah, we got 12 million in cap space. Yeah, so we got plenty of room to move around if we need to. Sign a couple players. We got the free safety. We got the right outside linebacker. What was the other one that we said we needed? A wide receiver? No. It was someone else. Let's take a look here. It might be cornerback. Might be corner. Or is it wide receiver? It's wide receiver, actually. Let's take a look and see what we can get at the wide receiver position. We won't be able to re-sign any of these guys. We are freaking broke. Wide receiver. You know what? DK Metcalf, he's on the tail end of his career, but he's a mentor. He's got the mentor tag, and that could be really interesting. Antonio Pace could be a good return guy. We'll sign Antonio Pace. Okay, all right. We're going to sign Antonio Pace, and we're going to move him to the kick return scenario real quick, and then we'll jump into the game here. Lots of this year has been a lot of this. We've had a lot of the needing to go in here and switch stuff around. Pace. We'll put Pace here. You know what? It's probably, yeah, no, we'll do that. That's fine. Okay. All right. Let's get it done. We're going to jump in and face off against the New Orleans Saints. The time has come. Let's go ahead and get it done. We definitely want to win this game. A little bit of revenge. Honestly, if we can blow these dudes out, that'd be great, but I don't think it's going to happen. We have not been playing. We played really well last game, but I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Okay, it's the Raiders. It's the Saints. Revenge game. Let's get it.
EA Sports. In that center stage, it's the Raiders' superstar running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. It's the Raiders and the Saints, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New Orleans in week number 9. I believe this is week number 9. And the Raiders will be facing off against the New Orleans Saints here in Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium. And Raider fans are excited about this game. This was one where last time these two teams faced, it was in the Super Bowl last season. And the Saints come in as the Super Bowl champions, wanting to establish themselves as the reigning champs. They've got a great record, 5-2. And the Raiders struggling, but somehow still getting to that 4-2. And so this is a game we have on our calendar. It's been a red circle day as soon as the schedule came out. And there's Pace. We just picked him up off of free agency, and he's going to get the return, and he is down the field. Touchdown for the Raiders, first play of the game, and it goes all the way to the end zone. And look at Antonio Pace coming in, and the first thing we've ever seen from this guy, we picked him up off of the street just a week ago. He comes in, and on the kick return, he takes that thing back to the house. And that is exciting for us to see. Man, what a start. The Raiders now are going to go ahead and kick the ball, and they will take it. And this is another nice return, but this one only gets to the 32-yard line. And Sandridge, the Super Bowl quarterback, I think he was the Super Bowl MVP. He's going to come out and try to get this party started for the New Orleans Saints. Benji Sandridge, 1,818 yards and 13 touchdowns, I think is what I saw there. And did it say 8 interceptions? Surely it wasn't 8. Raiders have a couple new players on this defense. And they tried against Clemens, and he allows the catch, but does bring down the receiver after they get the first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender.
A lot of bodies in the box there on both sides of the ball. Player in motion. We're going to find some player in motion does come back across the middle of the field, and it is a completion for 6 yards. Sanders has been very good about getting the ball out of his hands. Raiders typically bring in some pressure, but without Dom Clark on this team, you have to see what kind of play we're going to get. And this time it is I believe that is Alani Drayton that gets over and makes the tackle on the running back to the outside. Raiders excited, looking forward to the day when they're going to get Latu back in the game. Until then, let's see what we can do here. Jenkins is going to hold down the middle, brand new. And it was intercepted, but I think he stepped out of bounds. Number 20, Adrian Cheeks. I think he got the interception, but he couldn't bring it in. The throw, it's a nice throw. They throw up, but Cheeks is there. Oh yeah, that's intercepted. Oh, he may have come in. Oh no, he's out. Dang it. If only. Adrian Cheeks had 2 interceptions in the last game. He's got 5 for the season. Having a great season so far. 3 pick sixes. All right, so the offense will finally come out, and it's this quarterback, Cordell Kidd. He's got 1,473 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. He's won the quarterback position battle. In fact, the other quarterback is not even on the team anymore, so it tells you how much confidence his coaching staff has in him. And he's played well all season. Charlton ended up with 174 yards last game. Talk more about him as the game goes on. 2nd and 8 on the 18. And they find Wyatt Kearney on the outside, and he's going to get the catch. First down. We'll go with the run here. And Luke Charlton is going to get up the field, and he's got a first down. His first 10-yard run for the day will put the Raiders on the 42-yard line.
Success here early on the ground will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Luke Charlton spins free from the defender, and he's going to take the catch and move it up the field for a few more yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Pass is thrown to the outside and a little too far out. That's a tough pass to make for a young quarterback.
A bit too much faith in the run, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway.
And Luke Charlton's going to get the catch out of the backfield on a wheel route, and he's going to get the first down. First down and 10 on the 38-yard line. And Charlton's going to go ahead and run the ball. This offense seems to be doing what it has been doing all season. To the outside, and number 89, Brock Bowers, will get the catch. First and 10. Bears want to look for the toss on the outside, looking to get a block, can't get it, and that play will not go very far. Second and 10 on the 18-yard line. He's going to go out to Wyatt Kearney, and he's going to run to the right, and it's a touchdown for number 88. And the Raiders scored 2 times in a row here, and they're going to get a comfortable lead here in the first quarter. Wyatt Kearney on the little drag route. He's too fast. And that play works a lot because the run play, the run has garnered so much respect. They come out in what looks like a run format. The drag goes across the shallow drag underneath, and typically that player ends up open and sometimes able to take it all the way to the end zone. All right, so the defense is going to come back out. There is a lamentation on this team for Dom Clark. Dom Clark was one of our first draft picks, homegrown kid, liked him a lot. For some reason, we just ran into too many players that we like. We can't keep everybody, and if we could, we would with him for sure. We just couldn't do it, and so Raiders had to make a decision here. Quarterback is going to get met by Zaire Klein. Zaire unaffected by the play action, running straight to the quarterback and gets home. Create the sack. And so now it's going to create 3rd and long for the Saints. Gonna go deep, and they get it. Oh, and he's gonna get the play, and the Hail Mary is a touchdown. And Brendan Lane not able to make the play, and Mike Trapp gets the catch, breaks the tackle, and what could have been, should have been maybe an interception is turned into a touchdown. Tried to turn around, but look at that. That's a good job by the defender, and number 23 cannot get the tackle.
If you can hold up
And the defense was playing very well, and then all of a sudden, the big play down the field. Man, that's tough. That is tough. Wyatt Kearney with the kick return. Makes the first tackle and first and 10. Run to the outside. There's lots of room. Going to fake him out, and Luke Charlton got 41 on this in the first quarter here. And I think that'll end the first quarter. Score 14-7 Raiders with the 1 touchdown lead. Looking good so far. And the rematch. Yeah, what is trap? I can't believe we gave up that pass. All right, let's see what else we can do here. First and 10 on the 46.
Back to throw.
Brock Bowers pass to the outside. Does get the catch. Formation. Run to the outside. And Kid able to get, Charlton able to get the first. Nice pass. And they find Merritt. Merritt's going to get his first catch of the day. First and 10. Oh, tried to get it to Brock Bowers, but he couldn't get rid of the ball quickly enough. Typically, Kid is a player that can release pretty quickly, but that time it seemed like he took a little bit more time than normal. Going to try outside, and he gets the catch. Merritt will get it, and a touchdown for the Raiders, the 3rd touchdown in a 21-point lead over the New Orleans Saints. And Kid is starting to come into his own here. Threw a pass here, and defender tried to knock it loose, but he was just slightly off his timing, and Merritt gets his touchdown. And the Raiders have decided to move Merritt up in the chart a little bit. And he gets a few more opportunities like that to make an impact in this game. And the player is brought down on the 29. Okay, so Mike Trapp kind of saved that last drive. Haven't seen Jenkins really make a big difference in this game. That's a nice pass to the outside. And Jenkins was the big addition. Let's see something from him. Pass on the left is caught by the tight end. Okay, so we've got to figure out what to do. New Orleans starting to feel themselves a little bit. That little play there that they had at the end of last drive seems to has really energized them. And there's Zaire Klein going to take the pass away and a interception. And that's Adisa Isaac is going to go down and limp over to the sideline. And it's the interception for Zaire Klein that gets it done. Here's the look. Okay, everybody's kind of covered. The guy who isn't thought maybe he could get it in there, but Zaire Klein playing right forward and gets the interception. Good play by number 47.
What's up?
Nice pass. They get it to Brock Bowers. 2nd and 2. Luke Charlton up the middle. He's got another first down. Charlton trying to get a little yardage, and Trayvon Merrick there for the tackle. Trayvon Merrick, former Raider, now playing on the Saints. Forgot that he was over there. 2nd and 7. Going to find Brock Bowers for a big gain here. And he's going to go through the defender and going to fall on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 on the 27 now, with the Raiders moving down the field and looking to continue. And there's Brock Bowers once again, his 5th catch of the day. 2nd and 4. That's going to Luke Charlton, and he's going to get right near James. Charlton's going to find room, and he's getting down to the 9-yard line. Big game for the Raiders as they continue to move the ball down the field. Now we're at the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter, with the Raiders up 21-7 and in position to score. We could very quickly.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Here's the run.
Couldn't quite get through. There was a little hole there, but he couldn't find it. 2nd and goal on the 9. Pass over the left side, and it's a touchdown to Wyatt Kearney. Wyatt Kearney with another touchdown, another multi-touchdown game for him. Wyatt Kearney is also playing for a contract, but he's the other player who we don't know how we're going to pay for him. And it will be a tragedy and a shame to lose Wyatt Kearney. We're going to try to franchise him. I don't know that we have the money to franchise him. We're going to try them. We're going to try to franchise him. It's probably going to put us into a big deficit. I don't know. I don't know if that's what we're going to do or not. It feels like it. We can franchise both players. Collins Isaac. Good tackle. The quarterback was hit. Okay, now what's happening here on the dime? Jenkins right here instead of Collins. Whoa, can't get the tackle. Broken tackle, 2, 3 tackles broken, and it takes 2 guys to bring this dude down. Number 87. Thanks. Yeah, neither one of our best defensive tackles are in the game. And they get him on the inside. They find number 87 again. And they're looking for, I think they're waiting on this blitz. That's over the middle. Sandridge has 200 yards here in the first half. What are we going to do? We're going to try. Let's go. Let's go here. 5 seconds left. Are they going to kick the field goal? They are going to kick the field goal. Good job by the defense, keeping them honest. And the kick is up, and it is good. And the Raiders will keep them out of the end zone and give up the 3 for a 28-13. Is that right? 28 to 10 lead. 3 seconds left. We've already had 1 kick return. Touchdown. Let's see if we can get another. We'll take the knee and let's see what we got here.
First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They find Merritt, and that's the end of the half. He does get his second catch on, third catch maybe, of the day, and that will take us into halftime with the Raiders in a comfortable lead, 28-10. Looking pretty good so far in this one. Defense seems to be struggling a little bit to try to find out how to stop the passing game. We're going to have to figure that out, but got the interception, outside of that one big play, actually have been playing okay. Kansas City, we're rooting for Denver here. Come on, Denver. Ooh, look at this. Denver with the upset alert. 21-0 over Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs. Mahomes 1 for 5. Does that mean he hasn't been playing much, or did he get injured? Maybe Mahomes is injured in that one. Detroit and Arizona. I think Detroit's probably going to get that one. They are. They're all over them. 28-7 in the first half. 2 interceptions by Westovich for the Arizona Cardinals, and they are 1-5 and struggling. Beginning of the year, they thought maybe they would be contending for a championship. At least that's what was coming out of the camp. Seattle with 17 points over the 49ers 10. And Spearman and Pearsall being part of that offense. Spearman only 14 yards on the ground. Doesn't look like very much for the 49ers. Here's Sandridge. He's waiting around, and man, we couldn't get to him. We sent 3. This is the big play of the first half. The catch and the run for the first. I feel like they've been throwing the ball medium. We're going to stick with our short pass. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico. 28-10. Like the Cowboys were able to take out the Houston Texans. I think that's what I saw. Like it was a close one, 17-16. Let's see. Let's try. Try something different here. Pass to the outside, and they are able to get their receiver. He does get the catch, and he's going to fall out of bounds. Big hit. Number 87, typically a pretty strong guy. And we're going to come out in a different formation. We're going to come out in this 4-3. Oh, we tried to, they go with the quick pass. Wow. That's when they run up the middle and they get about 6 yards on that carry. Yeah, so far unimpressed with Jenkins. He has not made much of a difference, despite being a very well-touted talent. And that's why they gave him away. Pass is caught over the middle. And we are giving up yardage left and right here. I wonder if they count those as a tackle when you sort of push them out of bounds and fall on them. Number 87 with another grab. Now it's 3rd and 3. I think they're doing to us what we've been doing to them. Just kind of short plays. Kind of play up. Somebody get this guy. Somebody get this quarterback. And he's in for the touchdown and still the slowest guy ever. We could not get it done. Wow. Benji Sandridge with a little stanky leg action. We can't get there. Number 47. Oh, and wow. Is that 47? Is Benji throwing off? Oh, no, he's throwing off Massey. Come on, man. Our safeties have got to be stronger tacklers than that. Good job for the Saints offense. Man. I was trying different defenses. I feel like maybe they scouted us out and were ready for whatever we were coming out with, but I was right. They were ready. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ran out of room on the left side, but he did get a nice return there. 45 yards.
He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend.
And a nice catch for Luke Charlton. Charlton's going to get the love on the outside, and a nice grab for him. 1st and 10 on the 24-yard line. Pass is caught on the right side, and Trayvon Merrick, probably very familiar with that play call as a former Raider. Find Beltran, the tight end, and he just got back off of the injury list. Raiders need to score here. They're gonna run to the strong side here and get 3. 2nd and 7. We get McCurdy here. That's what we got. The best you got for me for wide curtain. 2nd and 7 here on the 9. Luke Charlton will just get a few more yards there. 3rd and 3. Important down here. Going to look to the outside, and there he finds Merritt for the touchdown, his 2nd touchdown of the day, and Kidd is continuing to take care of the ball and continue to make good play calls. He's wide open on the right. Little audible frees him up. It's 35-17. Thanks for hanging out with us. Those of you who are still hanging out with us, I appreciate it. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all the things. Help us get to 1,000 subscribers. We're on our way. We'd like you to be a part of it. Kickoff is going to go to the Broncos now. I mean the Saints. Oh! Man. Okay. For some reason I can't see my nice catch. I can't see my audible stuff. I'm gonna hit start and maybe that'll help. Okay. Okay. Quarterback should have been sacked, and he just bounces backwards. Man, we cannot get to this quarterback. All right, it'll be the end of the 3rd quarter there. And the Raiders with a big 18-point lead. They've got 3 scores to sit on top of as the New Orleans Saints are trying to figure out how they can get back in this game.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Player in motion. We'll find some action on the left side there. Way to break up the pass there. Another interception, but he couldn't keep his feet in. Is that Adrian Cheeks? It may be. And no, that's Blake, but there's the catch. 1, 2. Come on, man. Come on, Blake. 3rd and 10. Oh, sir, and they're going to have to kick the field goal, and the Raiders are able to keep him out of the end zone. Oh, no, they're not going to kick the field goal. Let's go, and the defense gets there. Not sure which player got there to the quarterback, but creates the pressure, and I think that's Isaac. Isaac is back after the injury and creates the pressure for the quarterback, and they are not able to convert. Good play by the D.
Yet again with a huge stop.
Charlton with 4 on the carry. As the Raiders look to try to go ahead and get out of this game here. We can run up the middle. Charlton will get the ball down to the 39-yard line.
After the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get a little more. He's got his 100 yards for the day. As long as he doesn't lose anything else, he's going to, I don't know how many consecutive 100-yard games he have. At least 2. How about that? I feel like there was a game where he didn't get that much. And 3 there. And they do get the catch, but it doesn't lead to much.
It'll set up a 4th down.
Kearney with the catch, and he's going to get the first. Wide open is Booth Charlton, and he's going to go down. And the Saints typically able to get to the quarterback, but today, no sacks. Let's see if we can keep it that way. I didn't get a yard. Booth Charlton goes through and just decides he's headbutting both players. And he gets the 105 yards there. Clock continues to tick as we get to the end of this one. 4 minutes left.
But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
There's Luke Charlton, and he's going to get 8 yards on that carry. This is his part of the game where he's going to just help us get this clock. Kearney. There's a catch for him, and he's going to get it. That's a nice throw. I'm not sure how many catches he has, but he has been an active part of this offense. Charleston's going to go and get a couple of yards on that play.
This time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And the catch to Wyatt Kearney for another touchdown. Number 88, his 3rd touchdown of the game in 8. I think he's had his 3rd 3-touchdown passing game. Kick is up and is good. 42-17 with 2 minutes and 41 seconds. The Saints are looking like they are completely overmatched, and this kid offense is one that's a lot less fireworks than what we've seen in the past out of this Raider team. Looks like they're going to need players who can make solid plays. Who's on number 87?
And he's taken down inside the
Checking me out.
35.
Will somebody cover that guy? Sheesh.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. To the air now on 1st and 10.
Big hit. Lots of passes and lots of catches.
There's no mistaking who it is.
Press quarters? I don't know if I've done this. But I think we need to watch the middle of the field. I gotta watch the seam here. Okay, yeah, we'll take that. Come on. Oh, he's out of bounds, but you got to get your hands up. It's got to be an interception. It's got to be an interception. Another one that should be an interception, and they call it touchdown. You got to get your hands up. Defender's not swatting, not anything. And I don't know, maybe are we going to review this? No, we're not going to review it. I can't challenge it, but let's look at whether he got this or not. Number 20. He's looking at the quarterback and then just nothing. And that does look like a catch. Yeah, touchdown. 42-24. But it won't matter very much. Yep. They're not even going to go for the onside kick. They're going to go ahead and kick it off. Let's see if we can get this kickoff return like we got the first time.
Here comes a return from the 5.
Play of the day. Can't do it.
25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Cordell Kids had a pretty good day today. No interceptions. Has thrown the ball pretty nicely. Hit 85 for a couple of touchdowns, and I think all the touchdowns have been passing touchdowns. He's been good. He's got to be gaining confidence as a player. And we're gonna try something deep here.
He has had some kind of game. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Oh, indeed. Can't do it. Oh, no. And he's inaccurate for that pass. Brock Bowers was wide open. Okay, here's our opportunity. Can Kearney beat this guy? Go ahead, beat him, beat him, beat him. Going to go up and out. And we can't do it. And it's just, yeah, that it's not his game. This quarterback's game is not to throw the ball deep. He's not strong in that area.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away for great coverage there.
Let's go ahead and do this thing. Get out of this game. Finally, somebody. I am hitting triangle. I hit triangle like 4 times and nothing happened. Okay, so 24-42, the Raiders get the win and avenge ourselves against the New Orleans Saints. New quarterback, Jaden Daniels. It's a little bit weird without Jaden Daniels. He's actually the guy who was beat by the Saints. But the new kid on the block is able to come in and get it done. So the Raiders, with the win, they move to 5-2, and the Saints fall to 5-3 as the Raiders continue their trot to the playoff, to the NFL playoffs. Let's take a look at the stats here. There's Benji. He's got 25 for 33. I thought he played very well though. 363 yards, 75%. He actually did pretty good. And Cordell Kidd, 23 for 29. He also played good. 277 yards and 5 touchdowns. Man, he is out here doing his thing. 113 yards for Luke Charlton, able to keep it down in the fourth quarter. Wyatt Kearney, 7 catches, 92 yards. Bowers with 6 catches. Charlton with 5. 3 touchdowns for Wyatt Kearney, continuing to be one of the top players in our league. Garrison Tomlinson, the free safety, had 8 tackles. Missed a lot of tackles though, and 7 tackles for Brandon Lane. And here it is. Whenever you have your secondary is leading, it means you gave up a lot of passing yards. Zaire Klein with 5 tackles. He had 1 tackle for loss and a sack. Only 1 sack in this game. And Klein with 1 pass deflection as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But solid win for the Raiders. Good kickoff return to get us all started, and that might have been the thing that just set the whole game off. Alrighty, let's get ready to get through this one. Okay, we did have this storyline with Wyatt Kearney. He wanted 8 touches. I think it's ridiculous. It doesn't matter. By the end of the season, I better have 100 catches and 20. Yeah, you're not gonna have that. You're not gonna have 20 rushing attempts, so you can forget it. And I'm not even gonna worry about doing it. Jaguars, one of the championship contenders coming into the league this time. Oh, they are 5-3. This is a Monday night primetime game. The Raiders, one of the top offense in the NFL with 158.8 yards per game, 45 points per game, and it's been the run game that is the big thing for them. But the Jacksonville Jaguars, number 3 passing, Trevor Lawrence playing extremely well. And let's take a look at their team real quick. Take a look. Depth chart. Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, their top dog. He's still there. Austin Carroll, okay. Not a star. Okay, Little is injured. Okay, their starter is injured, so we're gonna get the backup action. Stringer. Okay, they got decent. Look at that. Yeah, they've got decent receivers there, and the tight end looks like he's gonna be pretty good as well. Offensive line, let's see. Okay, so far so good. A little weak up the middle. Right guard, okay, solid offensive line. The edges, okay, it looks like a little weak on the defensive line. And with the linebacker situation, it's okay. Okay, I feel like we can. Oh yeah, it's again another running game day is I think what we're going to end up with on this one. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us. I thoroughly appreciate it. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think about all of the things. This is Pastor's Game 2. Hope you have a good rest of your day. God loves you and so do I, and I will see you when I see you.